first stream kicked me out. It wouldn't let me back in. Let's see if anybody else joined, since this is not linked. Hello. Hey. Hey, my first one kicked me out. Unfortunately. Hello. And happy Halloween. A little early, but that's the whole point of this DP-Athon, I believe. I need to get my iPad down so I can see chat. I was getting prepared and I accidentally started my stream, and then it kicked me out and it said, forget it. You're not going to be able to be live. So I had to make this new one, and I wasn't finished setting up the first one. There we go. Hello, Corinne from France. None of my mods are here yet, I don't think. Wait, Rebecca's here and Cassie's here. Awesome. Hello to everybody. I am so sorry if I missed anyone saying hello. I am just trying to get set up. And I'm finally going to get to start working on this beauty here. I'm going to try to... I like to start at the bottom. And hi, Ashley. Glad you made it back. So sorry. If you could put a link in the comments of the original stream to this one, that would be wonderful. One of my mods, if you could do that, please, since it crashed on me. And the link on that everybody is being given is the one that is dead. Thank you very much. You just started this one last night, Carla? Yes, that's awesome. I wanted to start it sooner, but I really wanted to wait until the DP-Athon to get going. And my camera doesn't want to go any further over that way. So I think this will be good right here. And I'm going to take this off the screen. There we go. And hi, Mystical and Dawn and Shiwana. Oh, you put a link to my channel. Awesome. Thank you, Audie. The original link that was given went to the one that died on me. So I just wanted to show off my little Halloween creature here. We got a little, I'm thinking I might just make him into a cover minder. He came on top of a drink from when we went to see the movie, It Chapter 2. He was on the top of it, and my daughter just pulled it off. I guess it's removable. And you can see it says It on there. It Chapter 2. She pulled it off and set it in here, so I thought he could be my little companion for the day, for the session. Put him right there. Yes, Pennywise. I just ordered this canvas yesterday. I'm so super excited to get it. Yeah, and I am... You left the link in the comments of the other live. Okay, awesome. Thank you. finished Daughter of the Sea and started Halloween Nighttime. Awesome. I'm going to get started on it. I just finished kitting it up, and this is how I kitted it up. I used one of the Harbor Freight boxes. I used the sticker that came with it, and I put that part on here, and I made a copy first so I could keep a copy of it. And then I cut out the key and used them on the containers. I didn't put all my 310s in here because they always give you so much extra that I didn't want to put them in unless I had to. But the sizes of these containers is what I figured would be best because there was only 16 colors. However, I knew there was a lot of black and I would need one container for that. So if I would have done it in a different type of container, I probably would have ended up, like if I would have used the circular ones in the suitcase thing, I probably would have had 3 rows of black. So all right, so I actually don't have any kind of Halloween story to tell. I just thought I'd chat with you guys while I worked on this, because I just don't have a lot of time to do research for stories. And I'm going to actually use my Jack Skellington cover minder for this painting. There was somebody who was asking me how to use a cover minder, and I told them they could watch the video and I could show them how it works. If they don't end up making it to this video, then I'll go ahead and send them a message. But I want to go ahead and just show everybody how a cover minder works. So I haven't changed this cover over to parchment paper. I'm not sure if I will, but this is what you do, because this cover can get in the way when you are trying to diamond paint. It can be quite annoying. So you use this cover minder. See, I normally do not work flat. I always work on an angle, and that is mostly when the covers will flop back over when you're on an angle. So your cover minders, they come with 2 magnets. One is attached to the magnet, the design, and the other one you can take off. So you stick the part with the design on top of your cover that's been folded back, and you take the other magnet and you stick it underneath. I just drop it down there. And, oh, it's in the wrong polarity. I got to flip it over. There we go. And there we go. So this will hold back my cover. Sometimes when you have a really large cover like this, you're going to want to have more than one cover minder. But since I'm flat, I don't need to have more than one. Favorite scary movie memory. So Delma, I just explained what a cover minder is. Were you able to see that? I didn't see you asking until after I just finished. So were you able to catch it, or do I need to go over that again to show you what the cover minder does? See, it's holding back my cover. And then when I'm done for the day, I'll have a partial area done. So what I'll do is I will take that off. I will flip this back over, and I will use this to hold cover back on top of my unfinished work. I'm amazingly not getting hamsters right now. You are welcome, Delmo. All right. Thank you, Ashley and Cassie, for welcoming everybody that I'm missing. I'm also having an issue with seeing where the chat is, because my phone is right here and then my chat is like right behind me. I could actually solve that by moving it. There we go. Boy, that was a hard decision to figure out. So guess what? We got all the colors of acrylic pens in stock. They are restocked in the shop right now. So get yours while you can. including this color, which went really fast. So we have 11 of these, or actually 10 left. Someone already bought one. So they are back. I'm using the big round magnets from my dry erase board. That's cool, Kathy. If people like cool ones, they can come check out my shop. Hello, Felicia. Lisa B, what movie are you talking about? You said, although odd, it wasn't scary. Oh, I was pregnant and the dinosaur jumped out at Jurassic Park and I jumped into my best friend's lap. I gotcha. Okay, I'm going to start pulling some drills here. I'm going to start, and I'm going to actually do the glow in the dark one first because I like to fill in the big areas after I do the smaller areas. And I think I'm going to just do all of this color because it just extends up in here, and then I'll be done with that one. Here we go. Hello, everybody that is coming in. Kathy Gibbs, I'm going to your shop tonight, Donnie. Awesome. Here's a shop if anyone wants it. There's the link. Ashley just posted it. You like the pen, Bethany? Thank you. I have 10 different colors. So we have the solid dark blue now and the marbleized. Since when I listed the solid one as the dark blue color with the picture of the marbleized one, I didn't realize that they were not the marbleized ones until after I went to show them in an order that was being sent out. But I talked to my distributor and she said, yes, there are 2 different colors and I have both of them now. And there are new shapes that are going to be coming out soon. I'm not sure when. So new colors also. I asked her when and she said she doesn't know because she's like out of a lot of stock. So we are going to wait to order, since I just got this one in today, until I know a little bit more from her when she's restocked her stuff. So, and I'll let you guys know the new shape and show you all that and new colors. And yeah, so the acrylic pens will be expanding. Super excited. Oh, and I have a lot of new cover minders that I put in the shop yesterday, guys. There's Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Hello Kitty. I've got new categories: cats, dogs, all sorts of different ones, cute little kittens, cute little puppies. So yeah, you guys got to go check them out because some of those, there's only one of each. A lot of Harry Potter ones. I have, what was it? Cats and dogs. What else was there? Where are they? I'm trying to find where I put them in my organizers. God, I can't even remember, but I spent so much time yesterday working on it. I made, oh, and then there's some new yin yang dragons. I made a listing for, they're under the, I think I made a yin yang, yeah, listing. They're all glass and plastics. Link to Game of Thrones. It's listed as Game of Thrones. So Ruby, all you have to do is stick a, okay, well, Ashley got it. But since they have their own listing, it'll be easier to find. You just put Game of Thrones in my shop search and it'll bring it up. Or put in glass cover minder and it'll bring it up. Yeah, I'm doing the smaller areas. Yep, you're right. I love my color blocking and oh my gosh, I forgot something. All right, here we go. I got one here because I have one everywhere. Let's see, I believe by the time I get set up, it'll be time for Jennifer to do her live. I am horrible. You're welcome. Let's see. I gotta get my... This is different because I normally don't do it like this. But and let's do it this way. We'll start at the base. We'll go here. I'm holding my breath because I want to get it put down perfectly, or else it will make the whole thing off. Plus, there's a shadow because of the phone being right here. And I don't want... to put it in the wrong place. There we go. And that way you'll get to also see how I diamond paint, multi-place, and with my ruler and a 15 placer. Look at that. I got my 15 placer all loaded up. Hello, Rachel. What did I miss, Robin? You said congratulations to Rachel. I must have missed something because I'm so out of the loop. All right. I don't have as much to talk about because I'm not showing orders. I'm really horrible at finding subjects to talk about because I don't have like a lot of stuff, exciting things that happen in my life since I rarely ever leave the house. Rebecca's giveaway. Oh, Rebecca had a giveaway and Rachel won. Awesome. Congratulations. So these are the glow-in-the-dark drills. I was super happy that they were able to bring this back to the shop, even though it is for a limited time. So if you guys are wanting this Halloween diamond painting, you need to get it before it's gone. And I don't know if they'll be bringing it back again. I imagine they probably won't. So those are the only two I could use the 15 placer on. See, that's what I can't wait for on the blacks. To do so many extras at once. But I have a 9 placer here that I will work on. These other sections. Oh, that's so satisfying. Hearing that, all that popping. It sounded like it was crunching, but it was popping. Just accepted your request to join group. Oh, thank you for the gorgeous pens. I'll hopefully be ordering again soon. Oh, you're welcome, Diane. I'm glad you liked them. Hey, yes, I am free of my boss, Ella. She made me go out for a coworker's birthday. I'm on my way home now to get back into the DP-Athon. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's so cool that you joined in while you're on your way home. Just drive safe if you're the one driving. Robin says, I've been DPing all day. Now I'm doing beaded cross stitch. Awesome. What's my favorite Halloween movie? Oh, gosh. Are you mean the Halloween franchise or Halloween, like scary themed Halloween movie? Because we watch horror movies on a nightly basis. And if you're talking just a scary movie, hello, Lynn. I would say, well, I'm a big Stephen King fan, but I really don't know. I never thought what would be my favorite Halloween-ish movie. You're working on Jessica Rabbit from Diamond Art Club. I'm working on her hair. It looks amazing. I bet. Ray, thank you for trying. I could not get on the feed in time to see you do that. I will find it later on. Oh, I can show you again, Ray. It's really easy for me to just pop it back on. Let me just place these down here. So this is my cover minder right here. And it's holding back my cover. It's a little bit more, they're a lot more useful when you're working at an angle. But this is the section, with a design, and it has a magnet. And the other magnet is underneath. So you place this on top of the cover that you want to hold back, and then you just stick the magnet underneath your canvas. And it holds it in place. And sometimes you get several of them to hold different spots if you have a really big cover. Or when you're done diamond painting for the day, you can also just push it out of the way, cover your work up, and it'll help keep it down, especially when you've got drills in the way that could possibly make a corner flip up or something. So those are great for keeping the hair and dirt off of it during that time too. So there we go. Hope that explained it. She bought a cover minder without knowing what they did, and I feel so bad because it's awesome to be able to buy a cool new cover minder and to be able to use it as soon as you get it. But that's just really sweet that you bought one because it was cool looking to support me or whatever reason you bought it without even knowing what it did. So that's just really cool. Yeah, needle minders are the same thing. Ray is a he. I'm sorry. I am terribly sorry. This is a 99% female generated community. And when a male shows up, I am beyond embarrassed that I assumed you were a she. Forgive me, please. People assume my name, being Donnie, is a male name as well, but it's spelled with an I, and I generally think, assume that when there's an I at the end that it indicates it's a female. So that's another reason why you should never assume. I like campy old movies, 40s to 60s, black and white, even better, like Dracula and Bela Lugosi. I can't get into the older ones, even though the classics are supposed to be the best. I like things like Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street movies, even though it's like, I'm not totally keen on all the funniness that gets put into it, because I think scary movies should be scary or funny, but not both. Well, I won't make that mistake again, Ray. I understand. And I am informed now, so I won't make a mistake again. And I get it too. So I know where you're coming from. But what's bad is when your own sibling will not spell your name right. Okay. My brother, I have two brothers, Chris and Joe. And Joe, when he was a little kid, he went by Joey. And for the longest time, that's what we knew him as, was Joey. So when he got to the age where he did not want to be called Joey anymore, he changed, to Joe. And it took a little bit to get used to it, but we did. But my other brother just refused to. And he called him Joey for the longest time. And then, even though he now, as an adult calls him Joe, he refuses to spell it Joe. He spells it Jo. And yeah, so that's not cool. Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy, my favorite. Hi, Anna. I just did my first thumbs up. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm trying to think, what other kind of scary movies do I like? The Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, I'll watch the Halloween movies. Friday the 13th. I mean, I like them all, but there's some, that just hit you better than others. I just can't think of which ones that would be. What else? Scary movies. Oh yeah, The Conjuring. Those movies, I like those. The Conjuring and the I can't even think of, like, The Nun. That was super creepy. Hello, love the 80s and 90s movies, not liking the remakes though. Yeah, some of the remakes aren't that great. It is just as bad as they keep putting an R in Cosby to make it Crosby. Oh my gosh. I'm not a scary movie fan. My daughter her birthday is the 25th of the month, so Halloween is her favorite holiday. Reen, there are a lot of us who love dragons too. I have reptiles, so I think this is partly why I love dragons. Oh, that's cool. My birthday is the day after Halloween. So growing up, hi, Robin. Yes, I am well. Thank you. My adult children love Halloween. Me, not so much. I can't watch The Exorcist. Christine, Firestar, The Shining. Oh, Robin, you're a Stephen King horror movie buff, just like me. I do love the Stephen King movies. Let's see, Christine's a class. I mean, Christine's a good one, but Carrie is the ultimate classic. It's not scary, it's just creepy. The one with Pinhead scared the crap out of me. I haven't watched that in ages. Omen was scary. Hello, Marilyn from Oregon. I'm in Oregon too. The Shining with Jack Nicholson or Pet Sematary, the original Pet Sematary, I liked way better than the remake. The Stand, Maximum Overdrive, yes, all Stephen King. Hi, Karen. It. So yeah, It. We watched the original It, and then watched the new one again because we had, needed a refresher on it before we went to the theater to see part 2. And I liked the first one. The acting is better, but it's just kind of cheesy. It feels kind of cheesy to me. The newer one, I think, was made really well. Hey, I wish I was back in Oregon with wet sunshine. Oh, it's wet, but no sunshine today. Hello, Emmy. Silence of the Lambs. Yes, that was really good. Greg from Australia here. Just started diamond painting. I love it. Haven't attempted a square yet. Well, hello, Aussie Collection, Greg. Yeah, I understand it. Square was my very first one, so I didn't know there was a difference until I got my first partial shortly after I got the square that I started. So yeah, starting on rounds is a little easier to get into the craft. So it is very enjoyable, especially when you start with rounds. Hi, Barbara. The new one is too far from the book. Yeah, it is. Are you talking about it, or are you talking about, there was another one okay, The Langoliers. That is one good movie. And that one really scared me. You're from Salem and Medford, but you're in Alabama now. Wow. I'm working on the Halloween Nighttime from Diamond Art Club. It was limited. They only had 500 to start with, and then they brought it back. So it is now available at Diamond Art Club, but it's said for a limited time. So you're going to want to, if you want this one, you're going to have to get it quickly before they run out again or before they take it off the shelves again. These drills right here, this color I'm doing now is a glow in the dark color. And that's one of the reasons why I really wanted this one. I love all the Stephen King movies. Haven't seen any of the remakes. I actually have all the books in hardback. He was my first book collection. Yeah, I have a lot of the hardbacks, mostly paperbacks, but I've started replacing some of the paperbacks into hardback. Finished my Lynx picture, now starting my cat wearing sunglasses. Awesome, Saphira's mama. And now I'm actually collecting them in a third copy digitally so that I can listen to the books because I can get way more reading done that way. Like last night, as I was adding new cover minders into the shop, I almost finished his new book called The Institute. I only have about an hour and a half left and I'll be done with it. But, oh my gosh. What was I saying? Yeah. So and we're also collecting all the I've also always collected his movies, and before I had collected them all on VHS, and now I'm collecting them on Blu-ray. You know, at some point I started collecting them on DVD, but then Blu-rays came out, so I said, forget that. So it's either digital, I'd prefer to get it digitally. Takes up less space. So now I'm collecting them digitally. It is a big thing to collect stuff. You enjoy the Child's Play Chucky movies. Chucky did it. We actually did a marathon and we watched every single one of them. And then the new one came out and we were quite disappointed. I actually kind of liked the new Child's Play, the remake. But Jim was quite disappointed in it because of the fact that it's completely different. I mean, it's not the original Chucky, so it's really weird. It's just different, I think, and because it's like a remake, you know, some people are just not in tune to a big change like that, especially on a classic. Well, and I do believe Child's Play has become a classic. Welcome back, Ashley. I love the Dark Tower book. Oh my gosh. That movie for the Dark Tower was so off because there is so much more to that movie. Oh, The Institute, I'm liking it. Yeah, I got into it so much. I mean, I listened to about 6 hours worth of reading because I read it at 2.1x the speed. But yeah, so I get a lot done. The Dark Tower was my favorites when I was younger. I read the entire series except for the Wind Through the Keyhole or whatever it's called. It's like a half book that came out afterwards. I haven't read that one yet, but I read all 7 of the books in succession. The first book I'd read like 3 or 4 times because I tried reading the series long ago, in the book itself, and I got up to Wizard and Glass, and every time I got into that book, I got disinterested halfway through it. So I tried a second time, starting all the way from the beginning, and I got to that book again, and I got stalled, got a little further into it. But then this time I got them all on audio. I read them all the way through, and then Wizard and Glass actually flew by. It actually was very interesting to me after I was listening to it instead. So the entire series, I mean, I will listen to it again because it is such a great series. And I'm so glad he didn't stop writing books after he was done with it, because originally Stephen King was going to stop writing after Dark Tower the series was done. No, that is the one before. That's the Blasted Lands or something. Wizard and Glass is at the end of the train where they get off and then they're walking, and then it goes into Roland's backstory. Yes, the gunslinger ran across the desert and the man in black followed. No, actually, it's the man in black. Gunslinger followed the man in black. I'm getting ready to do squares on Witch's Black Cat, and I was sure I ordered rounds a little. Well, I'll just. Oh, so you thought you got a round, you were ordering round and you got a square. Ouch. That is tough, but give it a try. The outcome of squares is beautiful because there's no gaps in between the drills. You get a fuller view, perspective of it. So you get, a more full image, and it kind of looks clearer to some people. Rounds have more facets, so you get a bit more sparkle, but I still love the outcome of squares. Their squares are great for customs, but rounds are also really great too. Did you read 11/22/63? Yes, I did read that. Crafting and Chatting with Ellie. Yes, I read that, and then we watched the series that they had on Hulu, and I was disappointed because they removed a lot from the book that should have been in this series, because it was a mini series. There was several hours, and it was completely different. I mean, not completely, but there was some huge aspects of the series, the Hulu series, that wasn't in the book at all. Okay, it's short for Elizabeth, but it's Eli, like Elijah. So it would be Eli, like I said to begin with. The series edit was good, though. Oh. The series' edit was good, though, on 11/22/63. The edit? Oh my gosh. I'm having technical difficulties. Pardon me. Okay. Yes, it's okay. I have one that I know I ordered in round that came in with round drills, but had the square painting. Finally got the right one today. Yeah, I don't know if that was you that posted it. I can't remember. Somebody posted that in the group, how they got a canvas that was meant for squares, but they ordered a round and they had round drills. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes the canvas comes with it can look for both, but yeah, when the size of the squares aren't big enough because they're trying to put round on a square canvas, because the squares are slightly smaller, it does make a difference. And I can understand how that would be really hard to do if you don't have the correct shape drills. Sorry, it's really dark under here. To you, it doesn't look as dark. Maybe it does. I didn't want to turn on my flash. I can't turn on the flash when I'm on YouTube, but I was supposed to set up my new lighting today, but my helper got involved with something else. Oh, what I was saying is growing up, since my birthday is the day after Halloween, I had a lot of Halloween birthday parties. Halloween themed birthday parties on Halloween. In high school, I actually had a birthday party I threw myself where everybody had to go on a scavenger hunt door to door, asking for weird things like an empty toilet paper roll, a dead fly in a spider web, just different things like that. And it was the scavenger hunt, and they came back, and whoever came back with everything first won a big bag of Tootsie Roll candy. So I thought it was kind of creative, but yeah. Oh, you have to, Nicole says, I'm sad to say I do have to go. I'm at work, but I want to stay. Aw, no problem, Nicole. I understand. I'm sure we'll see you in the next one. I did mention Carrie, Robin. That's what I was saying. That was the one of my favorites because it's not actually really scary, though. It's just creepy, more creepy than scary. But Sissy Spacek did a really good job being the crazy, tortured, bullied high school girl with all that blood all over her. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't be freaked out by that? Pig's blood everywhere. And then John Travolta. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe him in that movie. How young he was. What size is your canvas? Let's see. This canvas is a 47 by 47. So it's not the smallest, but it's not the biggest either. It's okay. I mean, it's just an okay size. It is a perfect size for a seasonal painting, because they're not ones that you generally keep on the wall all year round, unless you're me. I still have the one that I did last year on my bedroom, on my craft room door, because I didn't have anything to replace it with. So I just left it there. And let's see. But at least my birthday is on a holiday that's not that big a deal, not a holiday that you normally would get gifts at. Unfortunately, Tesslynn's birthday is 9 days before Christmas, and I know a lot of people who have their birthday on Christmas, and they do get gypped. Really, they do, because you're going to be giving them a gift for Christmas, so a lot of family members don't bother giving them anything for their birthday. And we always do. We used to have a tradition where on the day of her birthday, because we normally never had her birthday party on her birthday, but hello, Jennifer. Good to see you. What does everyone do with finished paintings? How long is the live going? This live goes until 7:45. So for about 50 more minutes. Mine is New Year's Day. Well, that's not too bad, but that's a week after Christmas, so that's just as bad as having it on Christmas or that close to Christmas. Best movie for this time of year is Rocky Horror, the old one. I have never actually watched that. I mean, I've seen clips, I've heard this and that about it, and I've seen, different aspects of it, but I've never actually watched it. I did watch the other one, the one with Rick Moranis. Or wait, maybe that is the one. Little Shop of Horrors. That's the one I'm thinking of with Rick Moranis. Your daughter's is on the 19th. Yours is the 25th. Birthday's close to Christmas, make for tough shopping. Yeah. Oh, but what we used to do is take Tesslynn on the day of her birthday to Toys R Us, and she got to pick out, $50 worth of gifts. And last year was the last time we could do it since Toys R Us is gone now. So we might have to pick a different store or something, figure something else out for our birthday this year.
Hello, everyone from future.
They're not from the future. What are you talking about?
Wait, why is Pennywise there?
Because this is a Halloween themed
video.
Yeah.
Pennywise is just there. What about the yarn necklace? And I lost the yellow bee with stripes on there. I lost it. So, could we do that necklace?
Your granddaughter's birthday is December 17th. Yeah, Tesslynn's is December 16th.
Yep, and I'm going to turn 7, and I'm going to first go get a flu shot. Then I'm going to in a hotel. Then I'm going to Disneyland. Then I'm going home.
Everyone's saying hello to you, Tesslynn. They're saying, hi, Tesslynn. No, see, she's saying all this stuff like it's going to happen all in one day. But she knows that before she turns 7, she needs to get a flu shot, which she needs to go get that done as soon as possible because flu season has started. And then it'll be her birthday. And then we're going to go on vacation in March to... well, don't pull it off.
I didn't.
Okay, we'll leave it there. I'll glue it back on later. And then we'll stay in a hotel when we go on vacation, and then we're going to Disneyland on our vacation. So
and how many days?
And then we're gonna come back home.
and I'm gonna have my cake.
Yeah.
Wait, what? And what about Mickey comes to our door and 2 people and they're gonna sing happy birthday and bring my...
No, we're not going to Disneyland for your birthday, Tesslynn. We'll be going to Disneyland in March, which is Mommy and Daddy's anniversary. It'll be our 10th anniversary.
Wait, what? No.
What?
This broke.
No, it didn't. You just got to flip it around. See, it goes around like this. It's still connected. See, it's just a belt. Her Barbie clothes that I get on on AliExpress.
Yep,
they have really good, deals for Barbie clothes. They may not be Barbie brand, but I get her a lot of her Barbie stuff on AliExpress. Isn't that cute? Isn't that a cute skirt? But I didn't pay very much at all. So I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks easy. As long as it isn't the Overlook Hotel, that's right. You're from the future where diamond painting is a source of world peace. There you go. The last video just kept replaying and couldn't find the stream until now. Right. Sorry, Claire. Somebody put it in the comments, the new stream, because the other one kicked me out before I even got started. My favorite Halloween TV movie, I think, is Hocus Pocus. It's not scary, but cute. We watch it every year. Yeah, it's a Disney one, actually. Tesslynn, Daddy wants you. Here, take this too.
Really? Yeah, I need...
Oh, do you want me to glue it? So you're leaving it here? Okay. Hubby and I anniversary is December 10th. 14 years married. Awesome, Tina. Mine is... Oh, I'm going to get it wrong. March 21st. And we'll be married 10 years. It's not so cool as a kid when you only get one gift for both. Yeah, it is horrible. April 14th, you'll be married 35 years. Congratulations on such a long marriage. I mean, that's awesome that you could do that. My parents were only married 10 years, but my dad's been married to his current wife for 34 years. Yeah, they got married in 85. And let's see, my first marriage lasted 4.5 years. My second marriage was 8. Not quite 8 years. No, it was 7, something like that. But we weren't together after 5 years. We were only together for 5 years, and then he went away and we got divorced. And then I married Jim in 2010. And yeah, it'll be 10 years, March 21st. Which, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm almost done with the A's in this section. I think I got them all, actually, that are on the grid. Your parents will be married 52 years, December 30th. Wow. Cassie will have been married 8 years, December 28th. Kaya would like okay, there you go, the playlist. Rebecca, obviously my link, can it be changed in the playlist? Because I had to start a different feed since it wouldn't let me back in on the other one. Oh, wait, you're not the one. Oh, God, I'm confusing everybody. I'll have to get them to change it because I don't want people getting confused and going into the old one, which doesn't work. End of September was my 19th year with my wife. You met on AOL? Yeah, that is very common nowadays. My husband and I met on World of Warcraft. But back then it was like not, people would like be shocked. What, you met online? But nowadays it's very accepting. In fact, people, encourage others to join, go to this dating app, meet some new people. Yeah, Diamond in the Rough. She's the one. I thought it was, okay, I didn't know who was running it anymore. I thought it was, oh my gosh. My mind went blank. I don't think I'm doing too bad considering I was only 16 and pregnant when we got married in April and had oldest daughter in July. Wow. Yeah, and you're still married. That's extremely amazing. Hi, Mrs. Coffee. You just sent up my WoW account. Oh, you just set it up today? Really? My husband won't play it anymore because of something he found out politically that Blizzard supports something that, I don't know, it's confusing, something about China. So he won't play anymore, which I'm okay with that because he spends way too much time playing video games as it is. In fact, he's on some thing speaking with other people playing. He plays Final Fantasy 15 now and all this. Oh, you reset it up. I didn't even know you played to begin with. That's amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of people that play WoW. That's really interesting. WoW is World of Warcraft. It's been around for 15 years, the World of Warcraft, but Warcraft has been around for a long time. It's a game series. Hello, Beth. I am doing okay. Just finished cleaning. Ashley, oh yeah, me and Mr. Coffee were really into it before we moved. I was into it. I was way into it. I was spending every moment awake playing it. And I got back into crafting and I just have no interest for it. And right now I don't even have time to play video games. Dated 2 months and married 32 years. Might need a new model. He's been acting old lately. Oh, that's funny, Samara. Don't play WoW, but D&D. Did you play the actual tabletop D&D, Buffy? Getting colder here on the almost south coast of Oregon. Yeah, we're getting a lot of rain up here. Starting to get cold. I have my heater. I'm actually wearing slippers today. Yesterday I was barefoot, and then last night I said, okay, that's it. I gotta dig out the slippers. I made a drill pin today. I'm officially a sparkle. Well, congratulations, Anna. Okay, I don't play video games. Yeah, I don't either. I used to, but not now. Just because I enjoy diamond painting more than video games. So, yeah. There we go. I'm going to move this up so I can get some more of these, oh gosh, glow-in-the-dark drills. See how easily these rulers come up off of Diamond Art Club rounds? And as I say that, one gets stuck. But yeah, that was like amazing not to have to pull on it. This is a brand new ruler and I don't want to have to get it broken. Where's the best place to purchase diamond paintings? You're from Australia. Diamond Art Club sends them to Australia, I do believe. They are the highest quality in my opinion. I have a 10% off coupon if you don't have any other coupons in the description box if you're interested in getting something from Diamond Art Club. I do carry these charms in my store, but I'm waiting for my new shipment to come in because I ran out. I sold 20 in about 36 hours, but that was the launch of them. These are wooden charms, and they're good for gifts and like ornaments for the Christmas tree. I ordered a bunch of Christmas ones, so those will be coming in next week. But Amazon is another place that's really good. AliExpress, if you don't mind waiting a month, up to a month to get your diamond painting. CESdeals.com. There are a lot. I've reviewed several of them in my videos. If you are wondering about a particular company, you can see what their diamond paintings look like before they've been drilled. I do have post reviews as well. So if you're not sure, if you want to order from a company, you want to see their quality, just check out some of those videos just to see what they have. And that helps a lot. On your way. Oh, if you want cold, go to North Dakota. Yeah. It seems like you just got rid of the snow, Mrs. Coffee. Is it back already? You had a bad storm here in southeast Alabama today. Ow. Hope everybody is okay. Hope it wasn't like one of those dangerous, life-threatening storms. The weather here in North Carolina gets getting much cooler now too. Love the fall weather. Paint with diamonds. I personally would not recommend paint with diamonds. That's my personal choice though, because they just aren't, they don't have the quality, and they basically just get all their stuff from China and they sell it for way more money than it's worth. So I am not an advocate for paint with diamonds. If you want to get most of the stuff that they sell, you can get on AliExpress. So I don't. That's just a disclaimer. That's my opinion and my opinion only. Oh, you're welcome. I had a tree down in my yard from hurricane force winds 2 days ago. Ouch. I am sorry. I'm trying to catch everybody. What is your favorite diamond painting that you've done so far? I think the New York skyline, that was my favorite diamond painting of all so far. I mean, it's just beautiful. It had tons of color blocking, and it had like 3 different AB colors. It was just really fun to work up. So yeah, so far that is my favorite. Guys, my eyes are bothering me. Words are blurry. I'm just going to listen to for a while. That's fine, Lynn. You know, just do whatever it is that you need to do. Don't stress your eyes. There's really not much to see anyway. It's mostly listening. Might want to see. Okay, I agree with you. Oh, about paint with diamonds. No PWD for me. No, thank you. Yes. But I might want to see snow. Maggie says, where is Tesslynn? Hey, Tesslynn, Maggie wants to say hi to you. Don't run. Don't run. Okay, Tesslynn's right here. Mrs. Coffee, she has a 7-year-old daughter. She's the same age as you, and she wanted to know where you were.
Could she invite me? Because I really want someone to play with me.
Oh, honey, she lives a long way away. Come here. She just wanted to talk to you. She just wanted to know where you were. She wanted to say hi. But she lives a long way away from here.
What country?
Oh, United States, but she lives in the state called North Dakota.
I live in... What's that?
What state do you live in?
Junction City.
That's the city. What's the state?
Pitney Lane.
Shh. No, don't say that part.
Pitney
No,
Lane.
Oregon.
Oregon. We live in Oregon.
She just basically gave everybody where we live.
Pitney.
No creepers today, right?
No creepers.
No creepers. Oh, Maggie typed out. She said, hi, Tesslynn, and she spelled your name right. So Maggie said hi.
Where?
Right there. Maggie's typing, and it says, hi, Tesslynn. Are you going to say hi back?
Hi.
Say hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
I also did the New York skyline. It turned out beautiful. Yes, I loved it. Tesslynn, get off my chair. We weren't paying attention to that part. Okay.
Mommy.
Well, on the replay, if anybody listens, ignore it. Or I'll have to just bleep it out or something.
And
Junction City, Kansas? No. I didn't even know Kansas had a Junction City until I was trying to look up my utility company here locally. It kept bringing up Kansas, and I'm like, what?
if you watch my video of the car.
Don't put that. This is all sticky, so
remote control car.
Here.
And it's with a remote.
Yeah. She did her toy review of this flipping awesome cool control car.
Where is it?
Camera's over here. Right there. There's the remote. So yeah, she did a cute little review on that. Here, take it. Don't leave things in my lap. I don't. You're gonna trip over something. Did you find a coat that fits? We weren't paying attention to. Okay. Oh, looks like Jennifer's gonna be starting up here in 30 minutes. So we have 30 minutes left. Haven't done any in a while. Fighting a company for new diamonds for my soulmate's diamond painting. Aw. You know, Tesslynn and Maggie could practice their writing and reading by becoming pen pals. That's actually a good idea. They could also probably, I have Tesslynn on Messenger Kids, and sometimes I'll boot it up for her, and she likes to call friends. I don't know if you've got that on for Maggie, an account, but maybe someday they could talk to each other, and at least meet in face to face, and then they can start writing letters to each other. After returning it twice, finally. Oh, your coat. She does so well on the reviews. Thank you, Dawn Marie. She is so proud of herself. PPP. What's that mean, Debbie? Debbie Heard. Hi, Raylyn. Cool. I knew you were having a hard time with that. Oh, used to call me. Yeah, Tesslynn used to call Ashley. But since that was in the summertime when she was so bored, she was just calling everybody. And now she's back in school, so she has very little time to actually even be on her tablet. So she hasn't even thought about calling people lately, which is fine by me because it takes my time because I have to be there to make sure she's not, let's make sure she's following the rules and everything. You all have a great night. I'm going to go play WoW with hubby. Well, have fun, Tina. Thanks for joining. No, but can definitely do that. Yeah, that would be really cool. She has my old iPad that she uses for that kind of stuff. So it's only when I allow her to. She has to ask me permission, but you just shoot me a message on Messenger if Maggie ever wants to talk to her. Just remember we're like 2 hours behind, and she doesn't get home from school till a little after 3. And if she ever wants to talk to her, just shoot me a message on Messenger, and I will see what's up, and we can arrange that. I think that would be cool. Okay, I got 6 on here, and that's not going to fit anywhere. Take one off. Are you still in the chat, Jennifer? Will do. I will have to set up a Tesslynn clock on her tablet. Oh, that's cool. Yes, it's a little game that they have on Messenger Kids where you have to guess what it's supposed to, it tells them an item and they're supposed to draw a picture of it. Okay, there we go. Ashley read my mind. She put your link up. Okay, I gotta switch this. I have different clock where her grandparents are. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. We don't have to do anything like that because she doesn't talk to anyone. But now I can actually do something like that for Maggie, a Maggie clock. Give me 1 second. I need to grab something. My battery for my E-pen, it was starting to just, the button would be pushed all on its own. And so it would start sizzling, and now it won't come on at all. So I have to switch to my backup battery. And possibly order a new one. That's one good thing I like about AliExpress is I found a lot of things other than just diamond paintings. I mean, these batteries, normally I have to pay like $60 for them in the stores locally, but I got this for like $20 on AliExpress. I always had to share my birthday with Christmas. Yeah. Yours is the 20th, and you think it should be illegal to have kids in December. Well, Tesslynn wasn't supposed to be born until April. She was due April 5th, and she came too early. I never thought I was going to have a kid in December, and but because we were able to get our tax relief from it, because all my other kids were adults, or let's see, 18 and 20. Yeah, so I didn't. It was a nice tax season because of that, but she wasn't supposed to come that soon. But we make it work. It's, we do something special with it, with her, the day of her birthday, so that, she does feel special and she's not missing out. That kid is so spoiled. She doesn't miss out at all, because what my family doesn't do for her, we do. And it's all good. I love my birthday though, but it does suck about that. My birthday's cool because it's the day after Halloween. And you didn't even know what your link was, Jennifer. Oh, Ashley, you are just so on the ball and you are so helpful, and I appreciate it so much. And I do love all my admins, which I basically, for a long time, I just had Ashley, but now I have others that I've I had Ashley and Mrs. Coffee when she was able to come in, but then I was able to find some other people to help admin, and so they've been helping take some of the stress off of Ashley when no one else is able to make it. And they've been doing an awesome job. Thank you very much, Rebecca and Cassie. I appreciate it, as well as Mrs. Coffee and Jennifer and Ashley. I think I said everybody. Well, goodbye, Therese. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. You love me too. Feels so special. Donna says, I have been diamond painting for a couple months and I love it. Didn't know DP existed. What advice would you recommend? Take your time. Don't rush through your diamond paintings. Enjoy the process. It's not a race. There are a lot of other tips and tricks that I have in my tips and tricks playlist here on YouTube. If you're looking for anything specific, you can search through there and find it. If not, I have other channels that I do recommend that you check out, like Ashley and Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, Jennifer. There's a lot of people in here who do have channels. So if you can't find something that you're looking for on one of my tips or tricks, do a search on YouTube or check out some of these other channels that I have recommended on the sidebar of my homepage of my YouTube channel. I have several channels, including those that I just mentioned, that you can find there. But yeah, it's a craft that's meant to help with anxiety and depression. And if you're rushing through it and just trying to hurry up and get through it, then it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So don't rush it. Have fun, enjoy the process. And if you're not enjoying doing a diamond painting, don't do it, because there's no point. It's your choice. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. If you're not feeling the diamond painting, if it's not what you want, set it aside, come back to it later. And if it still isn't something you want to do because it just seems boring to you, trash it. You don't have to keep it. Nothing's saying you have to keep it. But move on to another one that you think that will be more enjoyable. Sometimes people like rounds, some people like squares, some people will do both, but some people will only do square or round because they prefer one or the other. I prefer rounds lately. At first I preferred squares, but now that they came out with this beautiful mesh ruler for rounds, I like doing rounds better because I don't rush doing my diamond paintings, but I do need to get as many done as I possibly can, because I have a million of them and I'd like to be able to do most of them within my lifetime. So I've got my life clock ticking. See, Nina had the same advice that I did. Take your time, no time limit, no contest. Enjoy it. Oh, you do watch the YouTubers I mentioned. That's awesome. And hello, Nina. I didn't see you come in. I was busy with my head down. Throwing up links for everyone else is good, but I forget myself. Yeah. You're welcome, Ashley. Donna, just take it. Okay. I brought 6 diamond painting kits to my sisters during Thanksgiving week, and I believe I've hooked a family to the hobby. Yeah, that'll do it. I got my sister hooked. I've got my middle daughter into it. My youngest daughter likes doing it when she isn't, spazzed out doing something else, but she's only 6. And my dad does it now too. But I don't know, for those of you who have been watching my channel for a while and know a lot of my, history, my dad used to be a pastor. And because of the strict denomination rules that he was a pastor in, which is his, denomination, which is Nazarene. When my parents divorced, he lost his license because of, it's not a model family when you are coming from a divorced household, yada, yada. And he's been married to his wife now for 34 years, his second wife, and they recently just reinstated him, and he actually got a full-time position, and so now he has his own church again, and it's something he's always wanted to do his whole life, and when he lost his church back then, it devastated him, but he is super happy he's got his license back. He has got his own church, so he hasn't been able to diamond paint as much because he's got a full-time job doing that. Plus, he is a real estate broker, so I think he's semi-retired doing that now, though, because I don't hear him doing much house selling anymore. So, yeah. Oh, my thing is stuck on... yeah, I've got my cup of coffee here, too. Hi, no worries. I'm hunting a match to one that I'm short on. I missed something. I chose a huge diamond painting for my first one. I'm loving it. I have been working on it for 5 months. Awesome. Yeah, mine I felt was huge, but it really wasn't huge. It was probably like a 35 by 40. No, a 40. Anyway, it was pretty big in my eyes, but I didn't think anything of it. It was just a diamond painting, and I picked one, and there wasn't a lot on Amazon at the time when I ordered it. So my selection was very limited. How does a ruler work when diamond painting? It just, you line it up over the section, the square, the circles where the drills go, and you just place the drills in there, and it keeps them straight. Here, I'll show you what one looks like. There's 2 different sizes, so most of them are 141 centimeters. 141 millimeter, which is the size that Diamond Art Club's canvases are, the 141. There's also a 140, which some companies use. It's not as popular, but that's all it is just a bunch of little holes that you place over the canvas, and you pop your drills into it. And then when you're done, you take this end right here and you lift it up and pull them off. I do have a tutorial on that as well. So does Mrs. Coffee. What have I done? Thank you. I'm ashamed I'm not on the internet a lot, so I bought a lot of diamond painting crap on Amazon. Thank you for your advice on your Facebook page. Oh, welcome. Don't feel ashamed. That's what I do too. When I get into a craft, I go all in or nothing at all. Gotta love when your kids play on your phone. Oh, did your kids say goodbye, Therese, when you were watching, and so everyone thought you were leaving? Is a woman of faith. I'm so happy for him. Oh, as a woman of faith, I'm so happy for him. Well, thank you, Samara. Yeah, I grew up a PK, pastor's kid, and it was it's quite different than being a normal kid. And it's just different. You don't really grow up. I don't feel like I grew up in a normal household because of that fact. And then the fact that my dad lost it because my parents didn't stay married, it just messed things up on the other end. So sorry, I didn't have enough of a color. So hunting down the closest match. How are you liking the Halloween nighttime DP you are working? It's a diamond painting and it's Diamond Art Club. So I love it. I'm excited about getting to all this color blocking. I'm doing just the A's right now, and I'm going really slow because I'm talking, but I think once I finish with the this part here, I'm going to have to go back and just start from the beginning because it's messing up my flow, because it's going to be a lot harder to put the mesh ruler back down on top of drills that were already placed in order to fill it in. I don't normally do this. I have two different methods. Where when I do a diamond painting, and this is too big for the method that I'm doing right now, which is take one color and do it, all of it. I normally don't do it on one this big. I will do that on the smaller ones, and generally when I don't use a ruler, and so that would be the squares and smaller ones and partials. I'll do one color at a time. I should have done this the way I normally do it, which I wasn't thinking because I was so frazzled when I started this feed, where I just start at the bottom and go all the way across and then pull up and go row by row by row by row. So I did it wrong this time, but I love working on Diamond Art Clubs. I've actually consistently been doing one all the time. I haven't shown anyone yet, but I have. Where'd it go? I finished this a couple of days ago. And look at that. So you guys are the first to get to see it finished. This is Chilling with My Cats. I loved working on this. I will put up a formal post review on it, though, as soon as I get that moment. See, today's my day off. So I have all these things. I'm in here and I'm looking at all the stuff that needs to get done. And I'm like, Jim's like, why are you doing that? It's your day off. I'm like, oh, that's right. I got to set up I just set this diamond painting up right before we started too. But one thing I hate, and it's not anything to do with the diamond painting, it's when I use the white goop and see it got on my ABs. It got on there and I've been sitting there trying to scratch off all that white stuff, the poster tack stuff, to get it off of my AB drills. But it makes it so sparkly with those ABs. It's the yellow AB. It's going through her hair. It's on the wallpaper back here a lot. And it's really pretty. I mean, I was very unsure of this diamond painting. That's why I never bought it. And I finally bit the bullet and bought it since it's on their discontinued section. I'm like, well, if I don't get it now, I'll never be able to get it because they're not going to be selling it anymore. And it's a small project. It's an in-between thing, and it turned out great. I mean, the detail is just awesome for such a small canvas. This is only 25 by 20. But I got this done really quick because there is actually surprisingly a lot of color blocking to it. And I love it. I love how you can actually see the 3 cats. And then the fireplace over there, the comfy chair. I love this one. I'm definitely going to be framing this and putting it up right here on my wall. So yeah, I'll do a post review on that soon. Yes, don't forget, coming up in 10 minutes, Jennifer will be starting her live stream. So after we finish up here, if you want to continue watching on the DP-Athon, just follow the link to Jennifer's channel and you'll be able to continue watching there. I might actually just go ahead and join in since it is my day off and just continue working on this diamond painting while watching Jennifer. But it just depends on what Tesslynn wants to do. If she's content doing whatever it is she's doing, then I'll do that. If not, I'm going to go spend some time with her. Sometimes she just doesn't want me to spend time with her, so it depends on her mood. And it's only 7:30 for me, so it's still early. Oh, did you guys hear? I don't know who all is going to be doing it, but when daylight savings time goes back to standard time on November 3rd, Oregon, most of Oregon, all except for maybe one county, I think it was, will not be switching to daylight savings time ever again after we go back to the normal time in November. It will stay that time. We will never be setting our clocks forward again. I'm disappointed. Yes, I'm using a plastic tip. I supply plastic tips on all my acrylics. We put plastic tips on as many pens that will take them in that are in the shop. If not, we'll put the metal tip on. And if people want metal tips, they can request the metal tip, or you can actually buy the tip as just a tip in the row straighteners and multi-placer listing. I think Texas would do that. I wish Texas would do that. It's going to make it confusing for me to know who's on what time now, since we're not going to be doing, I don't know who else is not doing it. Is it just Oregon? I don't know. You should probably go to the bathroom. Yes, Jennifer, that would be probably a good idea to do it beforehand. Yeah, I know that Arizona doesn't have it and Hawaii doesn't do it, but I think everyone else in the United States does. So trying to figure out times is going to be just so confusing if several states are going to stop doing it. Yeah. Ugh. There's very few that don't do it. Yeah, I am Pacific. But we're on daylight savings time right now. November 3rd, it goes back to standard time. And at that point, it'll stay there. You're only in Pacific time if you're in the Pacific time zone. Yeah, if the whole world, I just wish everybody would be on the same thing. Either do it or don't. I don't like this where some do, some don't. It just makes it so hard. There is an increased rate of heart attacks on that day from what I understand. Really? That's interesting. Well, thank you for showing up. Thank you, Lynn, very much. I'll see you in my next live, I hope, which will be Monday night. And at that time, I'll give a more detailed show of the different cover minders that are in the shop that I just added. Plus, I'll be adding more tomorrow when I go back to work. I do have Game of Thrones, though, and Harry Potter, and a bunch of kitty cat and doggy ones. How can only one state do it? Very confused. Just it's the state government, whether they choose to do the time change or not. I don't know. Do you get burned out with large canvases? Sometimes I do. Like the one I'm working on right now in the living room. It's very large. I love it, but I'm at a point where it's really hard to reach and do comfortably in my recliner. But I haven't done a lot of really large ones. My largest one that I've done is the New York skyline. Before that was Topsy-Turvy, and Topsy-Turvy was square. So those were two different animals. Topsy-Turvy took me forever. It took me like 6 months to do because I put it to the side to do Christmas gifts, and then I didn't get the Christmas gifts done. And then I had something else to do before that, and I just kept putting it off. And I finally finished it, and it's displayed on my wall, and it's beautiful, and I'm glad it's finished. I enjoyed doing it. I took my time. With the large one that I'm doing now, I'm taking my time as well, but it doesn't seem like I'm getting anywhere very fast at all. And I want to get it done because I want to get it on the wall. The New York skyline, I took my time on that, but it went super quick because of using multi-placers like this one. 15 at a time makes it go so fast. But sometimes, yeah, I get burned out. I have to set it to the side, especially when you're having issues of some sort. If I'm not having an issue, I really don't get burned out on it. Barbara Murphy, bye for now, Donnie. See you on Monday night. Yes, I will see you then. Beth Minton, thank you for hosting. You are welcome. Shawana says bye. See you in the next. All righty. I will see you again soon. What is a cover minder? This is a cover minder. It's a different designs. I make them in my store. They have a magnet on the back, and you put that where your cover is being pulled back. I put that there, and then there's another magnet that goes underneath the canvas. It's a very strong magnet, so it holds the cover back, and you can also use it to keep the unfinished work covered as well. Canada is the same. Saskatchewan is the only province who does not change their time. Wish the rest of our country would follow them. I know. I wish the whole world would. Big canvases, take your time, take breaks, move around often. Yes, good advice. See you everyone in the next live. Thanks for hosting. You are welcome. Thank you for joining, Mrs. Coffee and everyone else. Bye, everyone. See you on Monday night and in the next live. Thank you for hosting, Donnie. Have a great night or day, everyone, and enjoy all the great creators coming up. Yes, thank you very much. Move on over to Jennifer's stream. I'm sure she's just about done in the bathroom, and she'll be ready for you soon. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for your hosting. Please hit the thumbs up on your way out. Thank you, guys. Good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you. This was fun. Yes, thank you for coming. Thank you to all the new people for joining, and I hope to see you in my next live on Monday or Thursday or any other Monday or Thursday, because I go live every Monday and Thursday. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye, Raylan. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Donnie. I will be ordering soon. Thank you, Anna, and thanks for joining. Bye, Crystal. Have a blessed night, all. Good night, Dawn Marie. Good night. Let's do this again. We sure will, Elizabeth. Take care. I will see you later. And I am going to cut it out now, even though it's, 2 minutes early? Because I've said my goodbyes. Or wait, I'll just wait 2 more minutes. And then I will cut it down. Since it does say that I am live until 7:45, so that anybody who might just now be coming in to the party will know that we are moving on over to Jennifer's feed, because she is the next person on the DP-Athon. And it would be crazy if there was actually somebody who watched every single one of the DP-Athon feeds live when they came on. That would be one crazy person staying up for 36 hours straight. But I would applaud you and commend you for being able to do such a thing. Because my first one didn't work. Oh, I think that's happening. I don't know if that happened to other people, Jennifer. Same thing happened to me, though. New link, guys. If you're still here, Jennifer's feed is a new link, not the one that we have been linking. It's been a crazy feed night where things aren't working right, which is bound to happen every time. It's normal. We're used to it, but it still stresses me out. All right, there's Jennifer's new stream link. If you could use that to go to the next live, I'm sure she will be happy to see you there. And I will be joining too. Oh, it's 7:45. Time for me to go. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining, and I loved it. It was so fun.